Let's take this way back. This car's in front here is several laps down. These two cars are on the lead lap. Currently, I think in like 7th and 8th position or something like that. And this is a retraction because I didn't catch this, and the driver that was in question, one of the drivers in question was saw my video, but said my video ended before the actual thing happened. He sent me a timestamp. So you see the blue flags waving. And I can see where you could get confused, and that's one thing that not that this is any excuse, but I'm going to stop this right here. In other leagues, almost every other league that follows professional racing rules, blue flag is only a suggested flag. You don't have to move out of the way. It's for you to stay on the line, and other cars stay predictable for other cars that go around you. In this particular league, they have a rule that goes completely against the grain, and I can see where if you run in other leagues, this would become confusing. With that said, if you're several laps down, why even, like going into this corner right here, here's an opportunity. You could go over into the complete gray and just completely get off the track and out of the way, which I don't always condone, but if you're that far down and there's nobody else around, because they're starting to catch him already. Like, let's go back here. He's just come out of the pits, headed these other cars. You're on your out lap, where your tires are also not up to speed, your brakes are not up to snuff. Pretty sure he's on his out lap. Let's just double check. Yeah, he's on his out lap. And they're already catching him really fast. The next corners are good places to let these cars by. Unfortunately, in this league, that's what they want you to do. They want you to let the other cars by. I don't think necessarily it's always the safest plan. And that's where, like, unpredictability happens. And this becomes very unpredictable. And I've always said since the beginning, I hate this rule. Not a fan of it at all. But even though I dislike a rule, you still have to accept the rules and live by the rules that you sign up for. So he wants to keep pace. Blue flag's been waving now for how many corners? Their rule is 2 corners, which is very difficult. Not always penalized on that. But let's see, we see blue flags waving. They're already out. Go back a little farther. Blue flags are out. They're pretty much coming right out of the pits. Blue flag's already waving, okay? Let's count the corners. Count that as a corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, Switch back to the car behind. No, he's right, not right on him, but that's 5 corners. He's definitely not on him. I mean, I usually will wait till they get a little closer. A good opportunity is coming up in the next corner where you see all gray, there's pavement there. You can just kind of slip off the track a little bit and let them by. He's getting closer. Another good opportunity right here. This is where it gets ugly. See, as the blue flag driver, you could have just went out to where the white car is and got out of the way out there. So, this is where it gets a little gritty. First of all, this was pretty, that was kind of on the ugly side. I think before we got to this point, in here is when you go to way inside and start lifting. And let this car that I'm in right now pass before you get to the next corner. Because your lap's down, there's nobody near you that you're racing. Why even take any chances? Brakes on, bam. This guy was so lucky, he did an amazing job saving this. And pretty skilled control there. Really good. Really good save. But he doesn't, he kind of blocks the guy behind him, which, that could have been ugly. I don't think the white car and this black car were fighting for position. It was the guy in the yellow car behind that he just kind of blocked. Why not let just that car go by on the outside? You're going into pits anyway. Now going on the pits. There's a car in front of the yellow car at the beginning of this run. And yellow car's coming out, which is me, very slow. Still in the white laned area. At this point, there's no reason, there's nobody coming behind us. There's no reason why you can't go out into this area over here to make the pass. And I'm already thinking about letting him by. Then he hits me from behind. I nearly, it was close. I thought I was going to lose it there for a second. But it was fine, because I was going at a very slow speed. And I just back off. And I'm not going to fight him to the corner. What's the point of that? I'm also blue flagged. And I'm ridiculously slow. I didn't fight anyone the entire race because my car, I found out after the race, was at 1080. Was at the wheel setting, the wheel lock setting was at 1080, which is horrible. And it's a miracle that I didn't cause anybody any issues. I just pretty much moved off the track or out of the way every time anyone got near me, so I didn't try and race it. Right here even, I should have went way out there instead of being where I am now. I'm probably holding up this guy. And there, I dipped out to the elbow. An elbow in a corner is always a good place just to dip out. Should have done it sooner, like a couple corners before that probably. But anyway, that's the retraction between the two cars on Discord. Now I understand what happened better.